Still in the FA Trophy, Matt. Done well to come from a goal down, get the draw. What's your overall feelings on the game?
Frustration on many aspects today. I didn't think we played well, especially for the first hour, 70 minutes. I thought our performance it's hard. I've got a bit of a mixed emotions really, because I'm frustrated in the way we've played and our performance and how flat it was and the lack of chances we created and us going a little bit too direct for what I like and what I'm trying to instill here. But the flip side of it, we've travelled to Notts County on Saturday. We travelled to Fylde and got back at, I think the bus pulled back up here at 3:30 on Wednesday morning. So can I be too critical of this honest, great bunch of players that we've got? And it's hard really, because it's a frustrating afternoon, but we've got the draw. We've come back from behind. We're still in the hat. We've got to go back to Dagenham on Tuesday to hopefully get the result, to progressing through to the round. I want to get through to the next round. I want to win this competition. We're taking this seriously, and it's just frustrating that we haven't got that done today.
Last 20 minutes came back into the game strongly just after David had come on as substitute, and it was our first shot on target that produced the goal.
Yeah, he came on, gave us a little bit, and I just felt it was a little bit, we weren't playing with any real quality, and the crosses wasn't great, and we weren't getting high enough up the pitch to get good enough crosses in, and we weren't making the keeper well enough. And but in the last 20 minutes, we looked on the front foot, and the wind certainly played its part, and we had it second half, so we were more in control, I'd say, after a bit of a frustrating first half. But even then, Tommy Wright, literally last kick of the game, has got an open goal from an angle, and unfortunately it's the side netting. Which would have been nice if it had gone in, Tony, wouldn't it?
It was. We were looking at Tuesday night in Dagenham, and then suddenly, just for a moment, it looked as though it might be through. Brought back memories of Craig Dundas against Truro a couple of years ago.
Right, it was before my time, yeah. No, I think what's the frustrating thing is, another frustrating thing is just the amount of games we've got now over this Christmas period, with the small squad that we've got. We've got to go Wrexham next week, and then obviously the double header against Woking with Yeovil in between, 48 hours, not even 48 hours after the Woking away game. So, Chesterfield early January, it's such a busy period for us, and we could have just done without this game on Tuesday night. But we're 5 unbeaten, we've got to go there, and we'll be going there to try and win and progress and get through to the next round.
Change at left back today. Rob Nielsen came in for Ben White. How difficult a choice was that?
It was difficult because I think Ben's done well, and I explained to the three lads who got freshened up from Tuesday night. It was just my concern was the 2 away games in such a short space of time, that I wanted to freshen up where I felt I could. Omar coming back in for Aaron, Reedy coming in for David, and Rob, who's now back fit and firing and done well this season, to come in a left back. So no one was getting dropped or left out for any particular reason. I was just trying to freshen it up from, as I just previously said, two long away trips in a week.
And Tuesday there were a few knocks around as well. Ben's taken to up quite a few last week and Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. He's been through the walls and just kept bouncing up, Ben White. So he's done really well in his run of games, and I'll have to now see where we all are fitness-wise and injuries after today's game. Back in on Monday now to go again on Tuesday.
Big positive to get Tom Bolarimwa back into action in the right back position. Was a change, presumably get Harry a bit further forward?
Yeah, just obviously because we needed the goal, and just getting John to see, and Kenny hasn't been well. And he's been up all night, so Kenny's playing with a bit of an illness there, so he did the minutes he did for us to get John Barton's leg sort of back into midfield, Bolly to come on, Harry to try and get further forward, David's pace wide, and we threw bodies, we had a go, and it paid off.
Because Harry started or seemed to be playing much deeper than he normally does today.
He's playing in the 2 midfield with Kenny. I want him to try and get on the ball and time his runs there. He still got into the box, but he's been such a good player for us this season, Harry, and played in numerous positions for us and seems to be popping up with goals wherever he plays.
So we go on Tuesday night to Dagenham, as you say, wait and see who's fit and try and get through. See if we can repeat last month's performance there.
Yeah, exactly. It's, can we go make sure we go 6 unbeaten and get through to the next round? We'll see. I think the draw's Monday, is it? Yeah. So we'll see who we've got, and as I previously said to you, Tony, I want to get through. We'll be looking to get a good result on Tuesday, but then also having one eye on Wrexham next Saturday, as well as the busy period over Christmas, and I'm going to have to use all the fit players that I've got at the moment, and everyone's going to be used over this busy period.
And good for Omar to get on the score sheet today.
Yeah, he deserved it, because I thought he's outstanding actually. I should have mentioned him previously. I thought especially first half in what was a poor first half. I thought he was probably one of the outstanding performers. I thought his hold-up plays, his aerial threat, he was a constant nuisance up there, and I thought Omer was outstanding and thoroughly deserved his goals, and hopefully that'll be the first of more to come.
Excellent. We'll see you on Tuesday night and hopefully get through.
Brilliant.
See you in East London on Tuesday.
You will do.